morning, thanks for joining me. I hope everybody's well and having a good week. Today I am doing, don't think I've done one of these since just before COVID, a Georgia Asda haul and try on. George is still the cheapest, I think, of the supermarket brands here in the UK and has some really good value for money stuff. I was in store in Asda a couple of weeks ago and had a wander around the clothes, as I always do, and I thought, do you know what, they've got some really well priced stuff. I don't think their quality is questionable. I would say of the three supermarkets, Sainsbury's is the most, or more supermarkets probably, but three that I'm aware of the ranges, which is Sainsbury's, Tesco and Asda. Sainsbury's is probably the most expensive, the two range, but also probably the best quality. However, I feel that the George stuff is decent quality for the price. So I thought I'd order some bits and pieces. I'm still in my neutral phase. Everything is very neutral that I've chosen today. Unlike me, but here we are. Just for anybody new around here, I'm 5'3", I'm 56 years old, I'm approximately a 22, 24 on the top and about a 20 on the bottom half. Those are UK sizes. Today, I am wearing the first item already. Now, I am not a hoodie person as a rule. I have exceptions, but generally I'm not a hoodie person. I find that there's a bit too much fabric around here, and this is not an exception. However, I wanted to try this because it was a hoodie dress, and I quite liked the idea of a dress that I can wear with tights and boots in the winter. I looked at the length of it on the model, and I shall see from the picture, the side by side, it's sort of above her knee. Now I'm 5'3", most models are 5'10" and above. So I took the assumption from looking at the length of the dress on the model that it was going to be knee length or a little tiny bit below on me. I was wrong. Just mention as well, quality wise, this is nice. This is 60% cotton, it feels good quality, sort of a medium weight, feels very cottony. It's got like a fairly soft inside. It's got pockets in the side, it's got drawstring, and it has got the hood. Sorry, I just need to turn my mirror around a bit so I can see what I'm talking about as I talk to you. This sits, and bear in mind I've got the camera at the angle to show all of me, so it might look slightly different to you. This is very definitely sitting above my knee, which is not a length that I would comfortably wear a dress. So I'm disappointed by that to start with. So difficult to tell the length of these things. I do wish that some websites do put the height of the model in, don't they? But a lot of them don't, and it's difficult to gauge because of that. So anyway, here is the sweatshirt. Right, I mean, it looks okay, but I just wouldn't wear it as a dress, which was what I was aiming for, really. I still don't like the feeling of a hood around my neck, and unfortunately so many sweatshirt style things do have hoods these days, but I think I'm going to avoid the hooded things for daytime wear from now on, because I just don't like myself in the hoodie type thing, and it doesn't feel nice to me. Other than that, it feels really nicely made, but yeah, for wearing as a hoodie like this, as a sweatshirt rather than a dress with leggings, it's too long, and as a dress it's too short, so unfortunately this one doesn't work on me. Price wise, interesting this, the tag on this says £16. Let me just put this up so I can talk to you without crooking my neck. The tag on this says £16, but it was actually £17 on the website, which I bought it from, so that's interesting. Size wise, I bought a 22, and it is more than comfortable. I mean, it's designed to be worn in a loose way, but yeah, I would say a 22 works well for me in this. Next, I wanted to try these checked wide leg trousers. These are £16 on the tag. I can't remember what I paid for these on the website. What I'll do is add a little bit onto the end of this video with me talking at my desk, telling you if there's any more price discrepancies, because that would be quite interesting. Interesting to know, yeah? And these are elasticated waist. They've got the faux tie, oh no, it's a real tie bit actually in the front. They've got pockets, they've got a stripe down the side. They've got a tiny bit of stretch in, but they're not like a stretchy jersey fabric. They are a fairly lightweight, almost like a crepe, I would say. I think they're going to be really, really long on me, which is disappointing. There weren't different size options. I got these in a 20, £16 on the tag, as I said. Anyway, quite like the look of those, apart from I'm worried about the length. And then I got this jumper to try on with them. This is so soft. It's a grey knit. It's not too long, but it's long enough, I think, to cover my belly, which is good. This is £20 on here, and I got this in the XL. I'm not usually one for a jumper with writing on the front, but I thought this might be fun in New York, where we're going later in the year. And I also, just seeing that these are so fashionable, the place names on the jumpers, they're just everywhere. I've seen them in Primark, I've seen them in all the supermarkets. It seems to be a bit of a trend this year. Matalan as well had some similar type things, so I thought I'd give one a go and see what I think. This is hilarious. These trousers, I don't know who they're for. Look at the length of that. I mean, I've got shoes on, I've got little boots with maybe a 2.5 inch heel on, but that's ridiculous, isn't it? I actually quite like the trousers, but they are ridiculously long. I mean, surely your average person doesn't need trousers of this length. Anyway, complete fail on the trouser front. I quite like the jumper, I think. Not used to myself in logoed jumpers, so not sure about that. But I quite like it. I'm feeling like perhaps with jeans, perhaps a bit more casual. I'm not really a round neck kind of person. I do much prefer a V-neck, but obviously sometimes with the jumper you want to be warm, don't you? I'm going to try the jumper on after I filmed this with some jeans and just see how I feel about it. But fit-wise, I really like it. It's a nice, generous, loose fit, nice and warm. I like the length on the jumper. I feel like they're better at jumper lengths than trouser lengths. So yeah, happy with the length of the jumper, but yeah, trousers are a complete fail. Now next, further adventures in trousers. I chose these tan cropped trousers, again at quite a wide leg. Now, these look far more as though they'll be a decent length on me. I really like the button detail up here, and these are actually pockets as well. They are, oh, I thought they were lined. No, that's just the pocket line. They're not lined. They're not stretchy fabric, but they're sort of a medium weight, really good for autumn, winter, I would say. And yeah, I feel like these are going to be more successful than the trousers I'm currently wearing. Okay, I'm in two minds about these, not quite sure how I feel. Lengthwise, they're a lot better. They're definitely a cropped trouser on me, which is good. They're a little bit snug around the tummy area. And I feel like if I wore something that was too long, it wouldn't balance well because the trousers are cropped. I don't want too long a top. So I just got this little sort of cardigan top on from Marks and Spencer's with them, but I feel like there's a lot of creasing around here and where my tummy, I don't think they're flattering to my figure, is what I'm saying. Quality wise, they feel really nice and they don't look bad on my bum, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think they're flattering to my figure, and just the way they're, I don't think it's the trousers' fault. I think the creasing around here is from my tummy being too big, and they just, I wouldn't feel comfortable in these at all, I know that. So this is not one for me, but an interesting experiment. Try them, I think. Right, next is a skirt. This is an item that I picked up very much. I did like it, but I don't think I'd have a lot of occasion to wear it. However, if you work in an office or go to smart ladies' lunches or something like this, I feel like this is a really nice midi skirt. I really like the diagonal detail with the buttons across here, and I like the little tiny dogtooth check there. Again, really nice neutral tan and brown colours on that. I like the button detail as well. I probably said that already. Medium weight sort of fabric, no stretch in it. This says £16 on the label and was a size 20, or is a size 20 even. I actually really like the shape of this skirt. I feel like it looks nice on. I wish it had some sewing up this bit rather than just the buttons. Also, it feels, Asda sizing is generally very generous, this does not feel generously sized. It feels a little bit tight around here and around the tummy. Could just be because of the style of the skirt, but yeah, I feel like it's just definitely as soon as I sit down, it's going to really pull on those button fastenings. So if you are thinking about this one, I would definitely suggest sizing up. Also, I don't like the way that front bit of fabric is sitting with the facing on the back coming out or showing. It's fine if I stand very straight and very still, but as soon as you start moving, I think maybe for this shape of skirt you need to be paying a little bit more and buying slightly better quality than Asda to get the fit. And yeah, it's a nice idea, not brilliantly executed, I feel like, notwithstanding the fact that it's a little bit tight. I feel like it would be ripping the first or second time I wore it, just because of that sitting down and, you know, the pull on those buttons. I'd like it to be sewn, but I like the shape and I like the idea. Final item of the haul is this dress. Save the best till last, hopefully. This is like a brushed cotton fabric feel, although I haven't got my glasses here, so I can't tell you whether it's cotton or not. I suspect it's a blend, possibly. I got this in a 22 and it's £18 on the label. I thought this would be really nice for winter with my thick black tights, perhaps a cardigan, or perhaps not a cardigan at this time of year, in fact, because it has got that nice brushed warm feel. Really like the black and grey check. Yeah, let's try it on. I'm disappointed by the dress, and I don't know why really. Lengthwise it's good, the fabric feels really nice, it has got pockets, which is nice. Just don't feel like it does a lot for me. I feel like this waistline, it sort of comes up at the front, the seam, and then goes down at the sides rather than, I don't know, it just, I feel it's a bit balloony. I don't feel like it's flattering. And I don't like, it makes my bottom look a bit shelfy with the seam sitting where it does at the back. Yeah, that's a disappointment for me, I'm afraid. Fabric's nice. Well, that wasn't the world's best haul, was it? I feel disappointed, but everything is going back apart from possibly the NYC jumper. I need to try that on with some jeans because it had the blue logo. I fancy it with blue jeans. And I'll just see what it looks like with that. But other than that, a really disappointing haul today. But they can't all be great, can they? The length of those trousers was the most ridiculous thing, I think. I've also got hair sticking up at all angles. I hope this was, I don't know, useful, interesting, something anyway. But I'm off to do an Asda return. Right, I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.